Michonne, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to wet wrap hair. Have you ever had a bad hair day? Well, I've got some really good news for those of you that have had one. The wrap is a hairstyle that can help put an end to bad hair days. Let me just tell you a little bit more about wraps. A wrap can be performed on wet or dry hair. It's a really easy style to maintain. You basically just brush your hair in a clockwise motion or whatever direction your hair was originally wrapped in, and then you want to curl your hair in the end with a silver start. It helps everybody out. It also prevents your image. Men and women alike wear wrap hairstyles, and the overall effect is that you're going to end up with a silky, smooth, straight head of hair. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more about how you can get this style. First of all, you want to start off by washing the client's hair. And here I just have a mannequin. It's just a general example of what it's like to wash the client's hair. Then you want to start off washing your client's hair with a product that's compatible to whatever their hair type might be. Wash the hair 3 times consecutively. Then go ahead and rinse the hair out. Once you've rinsed the hair, you want to apply a conditioner that, again, is compatible with your client's hairstyle. Usually a deep condition is a really good idea. And what you'll do is just place the conditioner in the hair, place a plastic cap over the head, and seat the client under a warm or medium heat hair dryer for about 15 minutes. Take your client from under the dryer and rinse their hair in cool water. Now that we've got the hair cleaned and conditioned, that's going to take care of tangles and knots. We'll go ahead and start with the wrapping service. Here, you're obviously going to start with a wet head of hair because it's a wet wrap. The next thing you want to do is apply a setting lotion or some type of mousse. Whatever you prefer. I like setting lotions. They give me more control with the hair. And again, the primary objective and the conditioning stage is to go ahead and get, tangles and knots out of the hair. You have to be gentle when you're combing wet hair because it's susceptible to damage and breakage because it is wet. Go ahead and part the hair straight down the middle. We're going to part the hair off into 4 sections. It just makes it a lot easier to control the hair. Once you part it down the middle, you can go to the back of each ear and start another part behind the ear, going across the head. I use what are called duckbill clips, and those just, help you control the hair, get it in, keep it in position or whatever objective you have based upon whatever style you're performing. Once you've got the hair parted off into sections like you want it, then you can go ahead and start combing the hair around the head in a clockwise direction. You don't have to do it clockwise, but that's pretty much the standard. And by the way, I learned how to wrap hair at Tampa Bay Beauty Institute. I was a cosmetology student there, and we were required to perform this service as a part of our training while at that school. So as you can see, I'm just combing the hair around the head, following the shape of the head, and I chose to go in a clockwise direction. You can use your duckbill clips while you're wrapping the hair to just kind of keep it in position. You may have to adjust them, as you wrap around the head. Once I do a full wrap around the head, I've got the hair smooth, I'll usually go back over it with a brush just so that I have a nice consistent smoothness. The smoother the hair is in the initial stage, the better your results are going to be at the end when you get ready to finish up. Now that you've got the hair wrapped, you're not quite finished. The hair's wrapped, but then you have to put your client under a dryer for about 15. Actually, you're going to put the client under the dryer for about 30 minutes to an hour. And based upon the texture of the person's hair, they may be under there for 30 minutes to an hour, like I was saying. After the 30-minute mark, you want to periodically check on your client. I say every 15 minutes thereafter. You don't want to leave a person under a dryer because it's hot. And, that's a long time to sit under a dryer. Once you've got the hair dry, it's wrapped. And this is basically, what you should see once you take a person from under a dryer. You want to use a large tooth comb, and you're just going to comb the hair out. You don't want to comb the hair like really harshly or, be rough with the hair. And as you can see, the hair will come out straight. It'll pretty much follow the shape of the wrap that you initially did. You can apply like an oil or a glosser to the hair, whatever you most prefer. You don't want to use a lot because if you make the hair heavy, then you're going to kind of defeat the purpose of the results that you were trying to achieve. But you can see the hair just falls. It's nice and straight. It's shiny. I had already applied my glosser, so that's why you guys didn't see me put any on there. So just a few pointers that I want you to remember. You never want to perform a hair service on hair that hasn't been washed. Make sure you condition the hair because that's going to prevent tangling and damage and get the knots out. And it also improves the condition of the hair. Wraps are worn by, men and...
My name